There is this thing religion did to us, that if you don't think deep, you will think it doesn't matter. Like for instance, when they say that when you were born a sinner. That is, even before you were born, even before your father did the deed, and your mother got pregnant, you you were born a sinner. You are a sinner the moment they give birth to you. Even when you are in your mother's womb, you are a sinner. You inherited the sin of Adam and Eve automatically. You were not there when these two people did what they did, though. It wasn't your business. But you inherited that sin for just being born. Good. But when it comes to the salvation of Jesus, is a case. You will beg and beg. That is, every day you will be begging for the salvation of Jesus. Every day. That is, I don't understand it. You will beg for this salvation till the day you die, till the day you leave this earth. You did not inherit that salvation. You see, you didn't inherit salvation. You did not inherit the words of Solomon. You did not inherit all the good things in that book, but you inherited the sin of Adam and Eve automatically. You see what they did there? This thing is a mind something, but people don't want to get it. When we speak out, they think that you are an antichrist. You need, even some of them will come and tell you need the Holy Spirit to explain. There are things that the carnal mind cannot explain. This. What is your problem? What is this carnal mind that we want to explain anything to you? This thing is just common sense. Somebody that reasons well knows that this thing is just something you have to think deep. You don't even have to think deep. What is thinking deep? You did not inherit the words of Solomon. You did not inherit the salvation of Jesus, but you inherited the sin of Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve that were even here 6,000 years ago, you inherited that sin, but did not inherit the salvation of Jesus just 2,000 years ago. Isn't that wickedness? Isn't that wickedness? This, I've said it before, religion is all about mind control. You see, the moment they get your mind, they get you. Because your mind is your everything. Everything is your mind. If they can get your mind, they will get you. That is why from your childhood, the moment you were born, they have started putting it inside you. Because at a certain age, that is what you think that you have become. It now takes you work. You now have to work on yourself before you will say, no, this is not who I am. It takes a lot of work. Why some people are still that religious today, why they are still where they are today, is because they don't want to do self-work. They are running away from themselves. They cannot do it. It's not that they cannot do it, but they are scared. They don't want to do it. They don't even want to sit alone, let alone doing the self-work. You see how they got you? By telling you that you inherited the sin of one man and one woman, but you could not inherit the words of Solomon. You could not inherit the salvation of Jesus. You could not inherit those things. You see, this is a mind work. That is why people like me are telling you to evolve. Stop holding on to your old belief. Stop holding on to what you were taught as a child and use your common sense. I'm not saying follow me. I am telling you to follow thy soul. Your mind is your everything.